for Gujarat Titans, Lockie Ferguson, he's pretty good, huh? He bowls fast, he takes wickets. He
Yes.
had a he had a mediocre game without wickets, and he was giving runs 2 games ago. But in his last game, he came back and took 3 or 4 wickets, which is great to see. And he bowled, I think, the fastest ball of the IPL at this season at around 154 clicks,
Yeah.
which is good. Ex KKR lads, obviously great players, so not surprised to see them performing well.
Yeah, I mean, Lockie isn't. I wouldn't call him as much an ex-KKR lad. He wasn't. He wasn't there for um for too long. However, yeah, Lockie's a great bowler. You know how much I like my New Zealand Pacers. You got Adam Milner, Lockie Ferguson. Previously, you had obviously Mitchell McClenaghan for the Mumbai Indians. Yeah, yeah. There's not much to add. There's not much to add there. Lockie's a solid bowler, but he tends to be quite. I with as the trend is with a lot of pacers, he tends to be fairly expensive sometimes. Uh, but that happens. He's fairly expensive sometimes, but he also he gets wickets when he bowls a good length. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the new teams, is it not?
Yeah, no, an interesting thing Gujarat did was they brought back Vijay Shankar in the last game.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
and the only comment I need to make about that is why?
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah, we're just so confused about that.
I've probably seen like in I think in I've probably seen and I've seen a lot of games where Vijay Shankar has played. In all of the games, I don't think I've seen him score more than 20 runs, or at least that I
Yeah,
remember.
it's just a really weird move to do that. I mean, Sai Sudarshan, uncapped play, he was doing decently well. Only got 2 games, but he did decently well. Vijay Shankar just doesn't look like he has the confidence to succeed at this level. Whenever he comes out to bat, he just doesn't have confidence. I don't think he has that self belief, and it's clearly showing because he can't get ball to bat. And when he does, it goes straight to slips or the keeper.
Yeah, I think Sudarshan came in. He looked okay. Like he scored, I think, 11 in one of the games of like 9 balls.
And 30 something in the other.
Yeah, I mean, nah, it's not like a very. He's not a great replacement. He's much better than Vijay Shankar. Give him a chance. We can see what he's made of. He's obviously gotten more starts than Vijay Shankar. Vijay Shankar hasn't shown anything. So yeah, it was a useless move.
Yeah, yeah. Another good thing about Gujarat Titans um, is Killer Miller. Killer Miller is completely back in form. In his
Yeah.
last game, he helped Hardik Pandya, who we'll get to later, but he helped him with the finishing touch. He scored like at around 250 strike rate. He was really good, and and even recently, while we're recording this against CSK, he's 62 off 33 balls. So Killer Miller is back. Um, as the South Africans say, if it's in the Ark, it's out of the park. Sorry, I can't do that accent, but but you get it. It kind of rhymes. If it's in the
Yes.
Ark, it's out of the park.
Yes. Yes.
Um, yeah, that was a horrible accent attempt.
Oh
Um,
no. Okay.
and
Yeah.
I already know Vivian's gonna upload this as a clip,
Yeah. That's
but
definitely a clip. It's a short.
but but yeah, let's move on from that. Hardik Pandya, what a player! I mean, in his last match, he took a wicket, he got a run out, and he got 87 in like 40 odd balls at batting at number 4. He looked like a proper batsman. He paced his innings really well, went ballistic at the start and anchored at the start and kept rotating strike throughout the middle. It was a really good innings, and Hardik Pandya, when bowling, when batting like this, is almost a lock at us in our World Cup 11.
I feel like have you ever heard of those stories of kids who when they're at like a lower grade level than they're mentally at, they don't perform well at school, and then you give them a challenge and you make them like skip a grade, and then they actually start doing well. That's kind of Hardik Pandya. You put on him the burden of captaincy, this entire responsibility which cripples a lot of players. As we talked about Mayank in the first part of the IPL, hopefully he gets out of that. Hardik has just embraced it. He's been a fairly decent captain. He hasn't made he hasn't done anything bad so far. GT has been doing very very well. He's actually bowling well with the ball. He's hitting like 140 sometimes. And obviously with the bat from the beginning, actually he's been fairly consistent with the bat. I know you criticized him last week for sort of
That was the
slow.
first week. The first week.
Oh, first week. Okay, for sort of slower innings, but he's really found his footing, and it's exciting to see. Hardik Pandya is a very good player.
Yeah, it's great to watch. A fit Hardik Pandya is what Indians will be wanting at the World Cup down under later this year, and I'm sure it makes Gujarat fans very happy.